right, travel crew. You won't believe the raw energy radiating from this place. We've landed in the Glimmering Marsh, a place where the very air shimmers with ethereal phosphorescent light. The scent here is incredible, a deep, musky perfume of ancient peat interwoven with a sharp, verdant tang of unknown marsh flora. Look at these earth gravity beans. They pulse with a subtle, resonant thrum, almost like tiny, living heartbeats against my palm. Leela, what are your analog scales showing for these specific pods? She's recording unprecedented mass density, crew, far beyond any known terrestrial legume. I'm carefully purifying these beans now, separating them from the marsh's nutrient-dense silt using only my gloved hands and a woven reed sieve. As I handle them, a peculiar, distant ringing sensation starts to resonate deep in my auditory canals. It's not a sound I can pinpoint, but a rhythmic pressure that feels like an internal bell tolling. This must be the curse reacting to the raw, unrefined gravitational energy within the ingredient. What do you think this unique frequency means for our culinary journey, crew? All right, travel crew, these purified earth gravity beans are ready for their next challenge. The phosphorescent glow of the Glimmering Marsh casts long, shifting shadows as I prepare my portable stove. The air around us carries a faint, sweet, decaying floral note, almost like ancient nectar. I'm attempting a gentle simmer, using purified marsh water to see if we can coax out their inner essence. Leela, can you track the thermal conductivity of these beans as they begin to warm? She's reporting unprecedented thermal resistance, crew. The beans are absorbing heat unevenly, almost actively pushing back against the warmth. As the water heats, a profound heaviness settles over my limbs, making every movement feel like I'm submerged in liquid stone. My muscles ache with an invisible burden, a direct response to the bean's gravitational inertia. This isn't just a physical sensation, it's the curse manifesting the ingredient's raw density. What do you think this incredible resistance means for our final dish, crew? Travel crew, these earth gravity beans are putting up a fight. The Glimmering Marsh air carries a faint, earthy sweetness mixed with the sharp tang of the simmering pods. I'm attempting a precise pressure test with my thumb and forefinger to gauge their internal resistance. Suddenly, a figure emerges from the shimmering mist. Grak, a weathered marsh guide with a glowing marshwood staff. The marsh has its own will, Grak rumbles, his voice like shifting stones. These deep rooters cling to the earth's core. As he speaks, the subtle heaviness intensifies, pulling my hands downward with magnetic force. My fingers feel sluggish, struggling to apply consistent pressure. The curse amplifies the ingredient's density, making this test monumental. What do you think Grak's words mean for unlocking the true essence of these stubborn beans? All right, travel crew, these deep rooters are truly testing my patience and skill. The Glimmering Marsh air now carries a concentrated neural richness, a scent of ancient earth, disturbed by my efforts. I'm attempting a delicate rotational twist, trying to understand the beans' stubborn adherence to their root system. Leela, what are your geogravitic sensors picking up on their root tendril density and localized energy signature? She's reporting an unprecedented localized gravitational drag, crew, radiating directly from these powerful bean clusters. My hands feel like they're submerged in thick, viscous syrup, each movement requiring immense, focused effort. The curse is amplifying their inherent pull, making every bean feel like it's anchored to the planet's core with an unyielding tenacity. A low, subterranean hum now vibrates through my very bones, a direct response to this intensified resistance. This isn't just a physical challenge. It's a battle against the very fabric of this world's unique physics. How do we gently persuade these powerful beings to yield their secrets, travel crew? You guys won't believe who just emerged from the shimmering mist crew. Look, a small moss-covered elder with eyes like ancient amber is observing my struggle. The air around him carries a faint, earthy aroma of damp stone and aged wisdom. Strong pull these roots have, he rasps, his voice like rustling reeds. I'm attempting a precise leverage technique, using a sharpened marsh reed to gently pry the beans from their dense soil. The elder points a gnarled finger at the beans. Gravity's heart they hold. As he speaks, the subterranean hum intensifies, vibrating not just my bones, but my very teeth. It feels like the marsh itself is pressing down, amplifying the beans' incredible density. My hands are now tingling with a deep, resonant ache, a direct response to the elder's words and the beans' amplified pull. This curse is truly a master of perception, isn't it, crew? What do you think this ancient wisdom means for our harvesting strategy? You guys heard the elder. Gravity's heart they hold. I'm asking him how the marsh's energy amplifies these beans. He gestures with a hand gnarled like roots. The marsh breathes and the beans listen. A faint, sweet scent of blooming marsh lilies drifts from his robes, mixing with damp stone. I'm attempting a precise counter-rotation technique, twisting each bean pod against its gravitational pull. This method should extract them without damaging core integrity. As I apply pressure, the internal bell tolling morphs into a deep, concussive thrum against my sternum. It feels like my very core is being compressed, profound pressure radiating outwards. My vision briefly blurs with shimmering heat, a direct response to the bean's amplified energy. This curse is truly pushing my limits, isn't it, crew? What do you think this concussive thrum means for our next purification step? You guys, this concussive thrum is escalating, feeling like a blacksmith's hammer against my ribs. I'm maintaining the counter-rotation, but the resistance from these earth gravity beans is immense. Elder, this pressure feels like the marsh itself is pushing back. What's happening? The elder, his eyes like ancient moss-covered stones, points to the shimmering air. The marsh's breath, young chef. It pulls at all things, even your core. A faint, earthy aroma of damp soil and blooming nightshade emanates from his weathered hands as he speaks. He explains the marsh's unique atmospheric density amplifies the bean's inherent gravitational pull. As he speaks, a faint, high-pitched whine begins to emanate from the beans themselves, a sound I can feel in my teeth. It's a resonant frequency, a direct response to the marsh's energy and my purification efforts. This curse is evolving with every step, isn't it, crew? What do you think this new sonic signature means for their stability? Crew, the marsh's breath presses heavy on my shoulders. The high-pitched whine from these earth gravity beans is now a continuous piercing hum vibrating through my skeletal structure. I'm still counter-rotating them, feeling immense, anchoring resistance separating the last nutrient-dense silt. A faint, acrid scent, like heated stone and damp, compressed earth, now fills the air. Leela, what are your atmospheric pressure gauges indicating with this escalating resonance? She's reporting a localized increase in atmospheric density, crew. A gravitational microeddy forming around the beans. Her analog meters spike, showing the marsh's atmosphere amplifies the bean's pull, creating a crushing force. This isn't just a sound, it's a physical presence, a dense current pulling me deeper. How will this concentrated gravitational field affect our next purification step, crew? Crew, this crushing gravitational field from the beans is intensifying, demanding a new approach. Leela, considering this localized density, what's your analysis on the culinary implications for these earth gravity beans? she's indicating that the extreme molecular compression suggests a rapid, intense heat transfer will be required to break their internal bonds, crew. All right, I'm carefully transferring these purified beans into our high-pressure pot, adding only the marsh's purified water. A deep, earthy aroma, like wet clay baking in a kiln, now rises as they simmer. The water itself seems to thicken, taking on a viscous, almost syrupy consistency. After a precise cook time, these lead-heavy lentils are ready, dense and obsidian black. This is it, crew, the moment of truth. I'm taking a spoonful, feeling its surprising heft. The instant it touches my tongue, a profound, crushing weight slams into me. My muscles lock, my vision tunnels, and I'm pinned, utterly immobile, to the marsh floor. This isn't just stillness, it's an absolute, unyielding anchor. What do you think, crew? Is this the taste of true stillness? You guys, this isn't just being stuck. It's like the very fabric of reality has solidified around me. The marsh floor, usually soft and yielding, feels like an unmovable bedrock beneath my back. From this low angle, the phosphorescent glow of the marsh flora takes on an almost crystalline brilliance, casting long, wavering shadows. A new scent now permeates the air, a rich, loamy fragrance of compressed soil and decaying marsh gas, surprisingly sweet and earthy. Leela, what are your bio-readings showing for my current state? She's indicating a complete cessation of minor muscle tremors and an unprecedented stability in my core temperature, crew. Leela notes that my body's biorhythms have entered a state of profound, almost geological stasis. It's as if the curse has forced my entire being into a perfectly still, unmoving monument. This absolute stillness is a powerful sensation, unlike anything I've ever experienced. What do you think this forced tranquility reveals about the true nature of the curse? Crew,